bleed.
What's up, guys? Holy shit, that's my actual voice. Batman, Dawn of Justice. It finally came out this past Thursday. It's Friday afternoon. I finally got some time to gather my thoughts, collect all my feelings and emotions and my precious thoughts about this movie. I gotta say, I'm seeing a lot of hate and a lot of criticism for this movie. I think right now on Rotten Tomatoes it's like maybe at a 40%, which is kind of really bad. Me and my fiance went and saw it last night. We caught an added showing at 10:30 while everybody was waiting in line, piling into an overcrowded theater. We were just sitting in a completely empty theater. This is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to give away any key plot points that you haven't already seen in the trailer. My overall opinion, as soon as I got out of the movie, is that it's not an awful movie. It's a movie with great elements, great characters, but the story and the overall movie kind of sucks. That's kind of the nicest thing I can say. It's not a bad movie. It's not a Transformers 4 scenario. Every actor in this movie, from Ben Affleck to Harvey Cavill playing Superman and playing Batman, to, Gal Gadot who plays Wonder Woman, it's really a fantastic job that they do. Now, I gotta say, I'm a big Batman fan, obviously. When I heard that Ben Affleck was going to be playing Batman, I gotta say, I had my own thoughts about Ben Affleck, Geely, and Daredevil playing the Batman, the character that I love, that I grew up with. I've been waiting my whole life to see this movie, and so have a lot of other people out there who are die-hard Batman and Superman fans. Last night, we get Batman, and we get Superman, and we get this.
Be innocent.
Yeah, you see that look on Batman's face, and Batman is about to fuck Superman up. There are key elements in every part of the movie that work on their own, but when you kind of bring them together for the movie, it just doesn't work. It's really weird and really badly put together. I guess you could say, like, if you saw a very beautiful, fancy sports car driving down the road, and you see another very nice, beautiful, fancy sports car, it's like seeing those two awesome sports cars collide with each other. Now, the end result is not good. That's kind of how I feel about this movie. Batman is an awesome character. Ben Affleck, I have to admit, and I hate admitting this, but this is my review, this is my opinion. I don't see Ben Affleck when I watched what I saw last night. I don't see Ben Affleck in a suit pretending to be Bruce Wayne. I see Bruce Wayne. I see his character, I see his struggle, I see his intensity, his rage. I don't see Ben Affleck in a Batman costume. I see Bruce Wayne dressed as the Batman, beating the shit out of people. And he beats the shit out of people. The moments when you see Batman, I feel like I'm watching something that's actually very scary. And the music and the ambiance that Zack Snyder brings to this character, visually, thematically, it was beautiful. There's a lack of emotion in the entire movie. You don't really care very much about characters as you should as you progress through the plot. Now, when I saw the trailers, I'm thinking, why is Bruce Wayne in Metropolis watching this whole thing unfold? I mean, it's just so convenient that he's in Metropolis. They do a very nice way of explaining why he's there. This is the one part of the movie that I actually felt emotional. I see him really struggling to get to where he wants to get to. As you see the movie unfold, you see the result of all the destruction, and you see and you feel, I actually got chills when I saw this, is that he's on the phone with somebody in the building, and he's having to listen to all this destruction and all of this devastation unfold. And he can't do anything about it. And you felt for it. You see Henry Cavill as Superman. Now I think, since Christopher Reeve, there really hasn't been another Superman to portray the role. Henry Cavill does a fantastic job. He portrays this godlike being. It's like, how does he deal with that whole thing? And me personally, I'm not a big Superman fan. I find the character a little boring. And this movie kind of goes into those, comic book type things where Batman challenges Superman. Batman wants to know. He wants to test the waters. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, I gotta say, that was kind of the wild card for me. I like Wonder Woman as a character. I think that she's the most iconic female superhero. I gotta be honest. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and how she approached the role and how she was directed and how it was written, it was absolutely perfect. You feel the intensity. I really can't wait to see the standalone Wonder Woman movie. Now, overall, the positives that I liked about this movie, again, the characters. Batman portrayed excellent. I can't think of a better Batman. After seeing this movie, even though I didn't really like Ben Affleck for the role, I have to say my perception of Batman is now the Ben Affleck Batman. It really is, because he brings both Batman and Bruce Wayne, which I don't think any actor has been able to successfully do as well as Ben Affleck has done in this movie. In terms of a story, an actual plot and a story, I think the Batman storyline is the most interesting. He is a middle-aged man. He is dealing with the fact that he has outlived a lot of people. He's lived longer than his father was ever alive. Doing all the things you've done as Batman, losing all the people that you've lost, it's really starting to get to him. It's starting to wear on him. And so every criminal that he faces and every person that he faces, including Superman, he is starting to give less and less of a shit whether or not he adheres to a moral code. I can't wait to see the Batman movie. Superman, again, I don't really care about Superman, but I do recognize good stuff when I see it. Superman in this movie is awesome. Lois Lane, she kind of is just there to be there. I didn't feel like her character, gave any real weight to the movie other than just to be Superman's main anchor to humanity. The one character that I did not like is Lex Luthor. Yeah, I don't really know what Jesse Eisenberg was going for. It could be a combination of his comedic background and Zack Snyder's direction and a poorly written script for the character. I just don't think he was the right casting for Lex Luthor, because anytime you see him in the movie, you're just like, I don't think I like this. I'm actually pretty sure I don't like this. Yeah, I really don't like this. Visually, Zack Snyder, as a director, he brought us The Watchmen, he brought us Man of Steel. Both very impactful, visually entertaining, and wonderful cinematic experiences. Unfortunately, what I'm noticing is he doesn't do a very fantastic job of telling a story. I don't think that it deserves the bad rap that it's getting. It's definitely a decent, good superhero movie. The problem is, I can imagine that it was hard for them to incorporate all of this and still make it seem cohesive and doable. And it kind of really shows the way they cut certain scenes. They go back and forth like it's a Quentin Tarantino movie sometimes, and you're kind of just like, I don't really know what I'm watching. The pacing of the movie is really terrible. I mean, it starts off right from the get-go, just in-your-face action. It's ready to go, and you're moving so fast, and you're just trying to keep up and watch everything. You're like, Jesus! And then all of a sudden it grinds to a screeching halt. It picks back up again, and then it grinds to I feel like I'm doing an insanity workout. What the fuck? The lack of story is really where it kills the movie. You have all these great elements, and then there's no story. By the second hour of the movie, it was kind of one of those things where you're watching and you're like, oh shit, we're out of popcorn. I really gotta pee. Can I pee now? Is this a good time? Is there anything going on right now? Oh shit, yeah, something's going on right now. The critics are tearing this thing to shreds like it's an extra in The Walking Dead. I mean, they're just ripping the guts right out of this movie. I really want people to go out and see this movie. I'm going to go see it again at some point before it comes out of the theaters. I really encourage you to go watch it. If you're a Batman fan, go see Batman vs. Superman. You're going to see things visually that take you back to the pages of those old comic books of the 1990s and the 1980s. You're going to see images in this movie that if you read those comic books as a kid, you're going to see things that are little Easter eggs. You're like, oh shit, that's from Frank Miller's this issue, that the issue, or oh, that's from this Superman comic book, or I see that from this Batman storyline. So yeah, again guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys, if you guys are looking for something to do Friday night tonight, or if you're looking to do something this weekend or next weekend, I highly recommend going to see Batman vs. Superman. It's a very fun and entertaining movie. Critically, from a drama, movie, film perspective, you don't get a whole lot of story, you don't get a whole lot of emotion, other than watching Batman and Superman beat the shit out of each other, which is, in my opinion, all I wanted, and it's awesome. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe for more. I'm going to be continuing to do this. I've gotten so much good feedback from my family and my friends. It's such a fun thing to do, and I'm just going to keep going. We got a ton of movies coming out this year. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. I will see you back here at another movie review. Thank you.